Mariah Marie with the Source magazine. Keraun. Even though this is a comedy, what truths would you say there is to this movie, especially in our society today?
Everybody's trying to be a rapper. So, I mean, you all know somebody who's trying to be a rapper, trying to come up. And that's one truth. But another thing about this movie I think that is great is that it's all about people not believing in you. It might be a comedy, but everybody has some adversity and feels when people don't believe in them, they're back against the wall. You know, are you going to come out the corner swinging, or are you going to fold and fall?
Definitely.
Yes.
Okay, so with that common idea, I guess our generation believes either an athlete or a rapper, that's your only way of success. Would you be a rapper or an athlete?
If I had to pick,
Uh-huh.
I would be a rapper.
Okay, and what's the rap name?
Killer Key.
Killer Key?
I like that. I like that.
Let me just kill yourself. Kill yourself, nigga.
I wouldn't be an athlete because
Shoot yourself.
athletes
Fuck, I can't believe you said that.
physically mess themselves up a lot. And I would rather be a rapper because I think it's so much fun to just go on tour and make money by rapping in a mic for $50,000 a show than killing your body, you know, and having Roger Goodell suspend you for 4 games out the blue for no reason.
Definitely. Was that a comeback for him, maybe?
No, I like the first thing he said was so inspiring. What the movie's about, it was amazing, right? And then he just put on fucking what's the
She
way
said
the
if I
fuck
was
up.
a rapper, what my rap name would
I
be.
mean, well, the killer key was you killed yourself. But worse, my critique of the next thing you said, you know, a dude from the hood who come out of jail, who been through struggle, and now you're like, well, I don't hurt myself playing basketball, you know, and I know you're a basketball fan, and then you said, I would rather make 50 grand a night when, you know, Kanye sometimes gets 500 grand a night. Yeah. I just thought everything he sold himself short. Like,
No, I didn't sell myself short. Wait, let's get this out the way right now.
Let Simone
Let's get it
answer
out
this
the way.
question, please. Simone, what do you feel about the last couple things out of you? Because he's always so thoughtful and smart, but what do you think about the...
You know what, I think that Keraun probably, I mean, I know he's saying he'd be a rapper because he probably can see that in his near future. He's not the tallest, but he would definitely be an athlete. You love sports.
Right. Yeah, you play football, basketball.
I did.
He got a bad knee.
Hurt his knee.
He got a bad knee. He got some injuries, so I feel like that's the thing.
How you know he got a bad knee?
Everybody knows I have a bad knee. That's the reason I played in the basketball game and they
I'm always wondering what's going on with y'all.
You gonna go there, Russell?
When you first got the script, it's so many baby mama, baby daddy stereotypes. Was there anything in particular, or anybody in particular, that you wanted to channel or embody, you had to make sure of?
You know what? I tried to make the role of the baby mother, Tina, a real woman. I tried to really, identify with her struggles because immediately we look at some of the drama that comes with the baby mama and think that she's just trying to hold her child's father back or just, create drama because she's unhappy herself for a lot of different reasons. But then in a lot of aspects, a lot of women just, have no help and they want, their child's father to do better in certain aspects. So, I try to channel the fact that she's just a woman who's by any means necessary trying to make the best life for her child. And sometimes that comes off as bitchy.
Right, so would you say that you have an alter ego?
That's a whole different, I didn't even see that movie. I don't know what the fuck that bitch came. Excuse my language. I don't even remember
that's what
that
I felt
woman
like.
in the movie. You felt that way?
I felt that way.
That's why it's difficult to understand.
He saw me.
That's why it's difficult to digest. I wanted him to have a better relationship with the baby's mom, but it was such, I don't want to give the movie away, but there's such stress between them. And I thought that and a male might think that
this is a good exclusive. And let me tell you why Russell Simmons believed that. Because Russell Simmons is a man who was rich and has been rich way longer than he's been poor. And the thing that Russell's very good. Let me tell you something. He understands. I've had some blow-up moments, and he has said, y'all chill, DMX did this. Because he understands where I come from, that sometimes I can come off as fiery, being from where I'm from. He understands everything, but there's one thing he doesn't understand, is relationships between baby mamas and the baby father. And that's because when you have been rich for 35 years, everybody, he just had a picture.
Way longer than 35 years.
40, okay, 50 years.
Go.
So the point is that he doesn't understand. Sometimes he forgets those struggles because it's been so long. Just like right now, you probably couldn't cook dope but you probably knew
I
how to
still
cook
can
dope
I can still cook dope.
back then.
I
but
can still cook. You don't forget how to do
So
shit
our
like
problem with when we was coming up with this end was
You don't
I
forget
tried
how
to
to
tell
cook
him.
dope.
I tried to tell him that more people are going through baby mama drama than people who have a baby mama who now have new kids and you're the godfather of, which is my main man Russell. He's the godfather of his ex-wife's new kids. Great man, that's a great deed, but 99% of men will not do that, and you got them fucked up.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Russell has such a great relationship with his ex-wife that he is a bit disillusioned about what's going on in the real world.
Ending for the movie that was much better. I thought that this nigga could at least buy the baby
Why
mama.
he telling the movie, but he basically this is
That he would, since he already made a song and came up off, I don't want to talk about the movie, but I'm saying, because I was there, me and him, I fell in love with the movie when I saw the first cut. And I said, well, let's make sure that the reaction shots, the comedy is there. And then I started thinking about the story, which is so well written, it's so beautiful, and it's got a lot of heart. I said, why don't we just add a little extra touch of heart? And that would be the relationship that develops between him and the baby's mama. And they're like, no. And then the nigga who helped write the movie, the Christian, the most sweetest Christian, he's like, no, nobody does that. I said, no, nigga, we can at least, let's show people that it's possible for the baby's mama and the baby's daddy to not only work together on raising the child, but to actually develop a friendship that's meaningful. And these niggas fought me on it and wouldn't let me do it. So that's one thing. It's not in the movie.
And guess what happened?
Not in the
we
movie.
could go and close this down so she can get a question, but let's go and say this. At the premiere, everybody loved the ending and how it ended. Because,
That didn't mean they didn't
because
see
more
my
peop-
ending.
Because
They didn't
more,
see my ending.
more people understood.
Just because we had a good ending, there's a lot
guess
of ways
what?
to do
but
shit.
also, I will say
They didn't
this.
even see my ending.
Russell wanted to
You left it on
add
the
something
editing
to
floor.
the Russell wanted to add
added
something
ending.
to the ending that he thought would at least clear it
And
up.
another
And he
piece
did.
of heart, too.
And
It
he
was a
did.
very heartfelt
and
movie.
it did good. The ending that you did, that last scene was all because of you.
The nigga didn't do what I asked him to do, and he did what he did. It's great, and everybody loved it. And they people sitting there had the watery eyes and all that. But the real tears, on top of the tears, I seen at the premiere, people were happy. They were all like, it's real nice, and it was funny. But I had this extra punchline. Like you ever have, here's this thing make you all emotional, and then here's this thing to make you emotional, and here's this thing to make you emotional. That's the way this movie ends. Okay. But I had here's this thing to make you emotional, here's this thing, and hear this thing, and these niggas left it on the cutting room.
But no, listen, Russell is very enlightened, and everyone's not as enlightened as he is. And we want to go, and we want to laugh, and we want to enjoy, and we want to relate to a story. This story is very relatable. If you are not going through it, you know somebody who is. Most people are not going through Russell Simmons problems. And that's just the truth. We don't get up in the morning and do yoga. People be stressed and tight. We need to do a whole new movie to teach people to relax and live like you, because this ain't it.
That's the only
The point is that they didn't take my advice, and that's good.
Next question.
That's good.
Last question.
I don't think it's good, I'm saying, but it's just what it is. But they didn't take my advice.
So why Keraun, why Simone for this, and then why this movie for the first all-deaf digital movie?
Well, because they helped build this company, they're stars in this company, their family. The script, he was part of developing. He got other movies in the can. In terms of ideas that we love. This is my family. So they, early adopters have helped us build a company, and we love that we are part of their growth. We're gonna watch them both be giant stars because not only this movie, but all the work we do together. So it's family, and I think that's also an inspiration for other people who join our family to see what we're able to do with people who are really as talented as these two.
What's your favorite thing about working with them both?
Well, one thing I see is, raw talent, and like he said he blows up sometime, right? Because he's a criminal. This nigga's a criminal. So, but his blowing up is not, and I always tell the staff, I said, Keraun, he's gonna crash and shoot and do that. I said, it's not DMX. Right. Like he said, not DMX, it's just, he's calm compared to, right? And I think that's what real artists are like. They're volatile, they have all kinds of different emotions, and that you see it come out on the screen. You see every time we have a sketch, I'm sending you to right now, a Training Day sketch with him in it. I'm in the sketch too. Training Day, what's it called? Is it called Training Day? It's the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. This nigga is brilliant. It's not funny, he's brilliant and funny. And you watch the sketch and you'll see, but then after that, order the movie, pre-order the movie. Because I think the movie, I should say this, the movie is number 3 or 4 in the top pre-ordered movies. Right there on top of Jason Bourne, that's number 5. Definitely. And number 3 before it is what?
Civil War, Jungle Book is 2, Suicide Squad.
I don't see why Jungle Book and Suicide Squad and The other whatever is ahead of us, but we'll get there. But they're ahead of us now, but
The point is they have $200 million budgets, and we don't, and we're showing what we can do
we
with
did this.
what we did.
Right, this is a family
Because
project.
it's all love and family.
See how you said love? See, you're not a criminal. Nigga, you said love really nice, but at the same time I said
He's a passionate person.
very passionate.
I wear my
talented.
heart on my sleeve.
Simone is brilliant. Simone, you'll see in the movie, she shines bright as fuck. I mean, she's amazing. She's, people play off her because she gives out the light, and she's a real inspiration to our whole family here at All Def Digital.
Okay. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
That's all I
Thank
have.
you.
Thank you.
Hold up!